5 foil hacks for perfect restaurant quality meals. Aluminum foil, humble, inexpensive, and hiding in your kitchen drawer. But what if I told you it's the secret to restaurant quality meals, made right at home? Today, we're diving headfirst into 5 foil hacks that'll elevate your cooking from, "Oh, is that what you're serving?" to bloody brilliant. Get ready to impress your mates, your family, and most importantly, yourself. Meet Sam and Danielle. They're young, they're in love, and they've got their hands full with little Emma running around. Mornings are a mad dash for everyone, and the last thing you need is a complicated breakfast recipe. That's where our first foil hack comes in, the Get Stuffed breakfast wrap. It's quick, it's easy, and it's bloody delicious. We're talking scrambled eggs, melty cheese, crispy bacon, all wrapped up in a neat little foil pouch. Here's how you do it. Lay out a sheet of foil big enough to hold your breakfast dreams. Toss in your scrambled eggs, already seasoned to perfection. Add a sprinkle of cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, whatever tickles your fancy. Next, layer on those crispy bacon strips. Fold the foil over, creating a tight seal. Now pop those bad boys into a preheated oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 10 minutes. Once they're done, carefully unwrap those foil parcels. Watch out for the steam. And you've got yourself a restaurant-quality breakfast that'll have everyone singing your praises. Next up, we've got James, a right bloke who's trying to impress his date. Now, I've always said the way to a person's heart is through their stomach. And tonight, James is serving up a dish that's guaranteed to make his date swoon. Herb butter salmon. This ain't your mama's baked salmon, no siree. This is restaurant-quality deliciousness, made easy with a little help from our trusty friend, aluminum foil. First things first, you need a beautiful piece of salmon. We're looking for vibrant colour, firm flesh, the works. Now for the herb butter. Soften some butter, unsalted, and mix in your favourite herbs. Think fresh parsley, chives, dill, a touch of tarragon if you're feeling adventurous, a squeeze of lemon juice, a pinch of salt and pepper, and you've got yourself a flavour bomb ready to explode. Lay your salmon on a bed of foil, generously slather it with that heavenly herb butter, and wrap it up tight. Into a preheated oven it goes. 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Remember, we want it cooked through but still moist and flaky. While that's baking, let's talk sides. A simple green salad, some roasted asparagus, maybe even some creamy mashed potatoes. Once the salmon is done, carefully unwrap it. Remember, that steam is hotter than my temper after a disastrous service. And plate it up with your chosen sides. Garnish with a sprig of fresh herbs, a lemon wedge, and get ready for the compliments to roll in. Trust me, this dish is a game changer. Chapter 3. Leftover magic roast beef sliders. Now, let's meet Cynthia and Ron, a lovely couple who know a thing or two about making the most of their leftovers. They're whipping up a batch of roast beef sliders that'll have you licking your fingers and begging for more. See, leftovers don't have to be boring. With a little imagination and a trusty roll of foil, you can transform yesterday's roast into a culinary masterpiece. First things first, let's talk about the beef. You can use leftover roast beef, prime rib, even leftover steak. Just make sure to slice it thinly and against the grain so it's nice and tender. Now, for the secret weapon foil packets. Tear off squares of foil, big enough to hold a couple of sliders. Then pile on that thinly sliced beef, followed by your favourite slider toppings. We're talking caramelized onions, sautéed mushrooms, maybe even a slice of crispy bacon. And don't forget the cheese. Cheddar, Swiss, provolone. The possibilities are endless. Once your foil packets are loaded up, drizzle them with a little bit of beef broth or eau juice and seal them up tight. Into a preheated oven they go, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the cheese is melted and bubbly. Once the sliders are done, carefully unwrap them. Remember that steam is a force to be reckoned with, and assemble your sliders. Chapter 4. Grilling great sausage and veggie packets. Now let's head outside and meet Walter and May, a couple who prove that age is just a number when it comes to grilling up a storm. They're making grilled sausage and veggie packets, a dish that's as easy as it is delicious. The beauty of this recipe lies in its simplicity. You can use any type of sausage you like. Italian sausage, chorizo, bratwurst, and any combination of vegetables that tickle your fancy. Think bell peppers, onions, zucchini, squash, even mushrooms. The key is to cut everything into bite-sized pieces so they cook evenly. Tear off sheets of foil big enough to hold a generous portion of sausage and veggies. Toss your chosen ingredients onto the foil, drizzle with a little olive oil, and season generously with salt, pepper, and your favorite herbs and spices. Fold the foil over, creating a tight seal. Now fire up that grill. Whether you're using a gas grill or a charcoal grill, make sure it's nice and hot before you add the foil packets. Grill the packets over medium heat for about 15 to 20 minutes, flipping them halfway through. Once the packets are done, carefully remove them from the grill. Remember that foil is going to be hot, and let them cool slightly before serving. You can serve them as is, or you can open them up and let your guests build their own sausage and veggie bowls. Either way, this dish is a guaranteed crowd pleaser. Chapter 5. Jet Setter Indulgence, Baked Brie. Finally, let's meet Ava, a flight attendant who knows how to treat herself after a long trip. She's whipping up a baked brie that's so simple yet so elegant, it'll make you feel like you're dining in a Parisian cafe. Now I know what you're thinking. Baked brie, that's it? But trust me, my friends, this is not your average baked brie. This is a symphony of flavors and textures, all thanks to the magic of foil. First things first, you need a wheel of brie. Place the brie in the center of a sheet of foil, big enough to wrap it up completely. Now, for the fun part, the toppings. You can go classic with a drizzle of honey and a sprinkle of chopped pecans, or you can get creative and add some chopped figs, a drizzle of balsamic glaze, even a sprinkle of crumbled bacon. Once you've added your desired toppings, wrap the brie tightly in the foil. Into a preheated oven it goes, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 15 to 20 minutes. A baguette, sliced thin and toasted, is a must-have for scooping up all that melty brie. Once the brie is done, carefully unwrap it. Remember that cheese is going to be molten lava, and transfer it to a serving platter. Surround it with your chosen accompaniments and get ready to indulge in a little slice of heaven. 5 homes, 5 different lives, and one simple trick to turn home cooking into something extraordinary. Whether you're feeding your family, impressing a date, or savoring a quiet evening alone, foil is your secret ingredient. So there you have it. 5 foil hacks that'll elevate your cooking from blah to bloody brilliant. Like this video? Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more restaurant-style meals made easy at home. Many blessings and much favor. Until we meet again.